All right, so here we're supposed to solve this graphically and then approximate the solutions to the nearest hundredth when appropriate. Now, write an integer or decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth for our answer. So what we can do is we can kind of draw a graph, roughly, and get something. But what we're really going to have to do is we're going to actually have to put this into our calculator. So let's kind of do a rough graph, and then we can do the calculate. We'll do the calculator kind of from that. So what do we have? Well, we're supposed to have the square root of 2x minus 4. And then on the next one, we were supposed to have the square root of x. And then we were supposed to take a minus 1 divided by 6. Now let's go from maybe 0 to 6 and 0 to 6. And we'll see what we get. All right, so that's kind of what it looks like. And again, what we can do is we can draw that. That's going to be our one with the 1/6 subtracted. This is going to be the one where we've actually moved it. So if we draw that kind of roughly in our graph here, we're going to have the following. We're going to have something that kind of goes up to, I don't know, about like that. And then the other one is going to be, uh, and then these numbers are going to be irrelevant because I'm not going to put it to the right thing. And then we're going to have something, something like that. Now, what we want is that intersection point. And the intersection point is very easy to get on here. We just do second trace. We go to number 5 and we choose a curve, and we just choose a guess. And so it's at x is 3.412 and y is 1.681 roughly. So what we need is only the x is all they're asking for, so it's 3.41 to the nearest hundredth. So x equals 3.41, and that's to the nearest hundredth, and that's all they really asked for. Now, if they wanted a y, that was the 1.68, and that would be what they got there too. And again, this isn't drawn to any scale. I just kind of put some numbers out here, and that's kind of what it was there. Okay. So the key is this one is the best done since they want it to the nearest hundredth by a calculator. Now, what we could do is we could solve this. We could square both sides and then square both sides again, and then we could, get some numbers. But then we're going to actually have to use our calculator eventually to be able to get what those values are. So let's just use our graph feature in our calculator, and that will get us the values right away. All right, let's pause there. We'll come back for some more.